Hi again, it's Lankatard here, and today we're going to show you how to do some free-for-all on favela, or favela, however you want to call it. Okay, start of all, there's one here which is kind of out of the map, kind of not out of the map. You can really decide if it is or not. And there's two around this area which are good for Might Myers and game variants. This one only works if you have lightweight on, which isn't that great. If you run up and if you push tap A when you're standing around about there, and then you keep tapping A and you get wedged in between the slide and those rails, and then you can walk up, keep walking along, aim for tip of that plant is the best option, and then you run, jump, and then you're wedged in here. You can't move any further back, unfortunately, but if you can stay here. You got this one's quite good for any kill, any like objective games. It's not that good for team deathmatch because there's going to be snipers that are going to be like sniping you, obviously. Another one is when you get down here, you jump down and you can get on this building, and if you crouch you've got protection and you can fight your way through the crowd and hopefully survive. If you're doing Might Myers, these are very useful. If you're not, they're still kind of useful, but they're not crazy, like awesomely useful. And there's this one here, which you jump up from this that rooftop to this rooftop, and then you've got a view of where the carnage pretty much happens, because this is like the main traffic area for favela. And then there's like up these stairs. If you go on the roof of this building, there's two ways to do that. One is you go up this ladder here, and you can just you climb that ladder, or there's the other one which is stairs here, which is kind of obvious. And there's loads of these found on the map, around every multiplayer map, so look out for these, and they work where you have to slowly edge it out, and when you get in you can hide here and you're out of sight unless they run down from there or there. And this one is pretty much you climbing into a tree, which I did wrong, but if you climb up for the tree and you can hop into the tree, and if you're wearing a ghillie suit, it's extremely hard to find you. There you go, I'm in the top of the tree, you crouch, you're covered in leaves, and if you wear a ghillie suit you're even harder to find. Okay, I'm going to show you a quick glitch if you haven't already found this. If you crouch here and you look in this mirror, for every other mirror, look what happens. Just to start with. Ooh. Knife that one, nothing happens. Knife that one, nothing happens. Knife that one, nothing happens. And if you knife this one, guess what happens? You get a face full of jelly. Okay. There's one here which is also an elevator, which is where you do the elevator for this map, where it's where you just look up there, you teabag for ages and then you go up. But I'm not going to do an elevator thing yet until I've mastered doing an elevator. But you can hide there and look round, see mate coming, and be one step ahead of him. If you climb up this ladder, you'll reach this rooftop with a weird shed thing, and there's two electric vents like things, and if you climb on these and crouching is really important, because if you stand up and they have commando, they can jump and knife you in the head, but when you crouch and move quite far back they won't be able to get you. And if you just stand here, you've got 2 points where Mike will not be able to get you, and it'll be quite funny for him to keep jumping and trying to figure out how you got up there. This is going to be my last hiding space for this one, and this is my favourite. If you shoot this one, because I think it's quite clever how I've done this, but if you walk really slowly, see there's another one of these in the map I said how many there are in the game. If you move right to the end and then you stay crouched, and then you've got people running in here trying to rush through the game, rush through the map and kill as many people as they can, you can kill them before they even notice you, and when they do, it's too late. Right, that's it for camp spots and hiding spots for favela, and please subscribe to Lankitard and Sammytard, and tune in next time for where I'll do Mike Myers camp spots and hiding spots for estates.